Hello, and welcome back to My Summer Car. We are on episode 5 now, and we're going to run this wood in, and I won't be speeding this up because I did that for the last episode, and the quality drop of my video editor is just horrendous. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm going to need to find a new video editor for sure. Parking brake. There we go. And, yep, of course. Really? Come on now. Now we need to get so far away first. The game does have its little quirks. There we go. There's the happy noise. There we go. Get some tunes on. And throttle so I don't have to hold W. High gear and let's roll. Should probably raise the forks. Oh, that's a little better. Oh, downshift, losing power. I've always kind of thought that this tractor was underpowered for how big it was. I've driven tractors in my life, and I don't know. Even with a fully loaded trailer behind them, they usually can still power through their gears just fine, even up hills and stuff. But I don't know. I guess it's the way it is. It makes it kind of interesting, you know. You gotta shift gears. You can't just leave it in 3 high and full throttle and go to town. I know without a trailer behind it, it runs very well, so I guess it's decent that it at least feels the load behind it. I know the Gifu, you can really tell when you're pulling those crap cars around, really slows it down. So yeah, it's Wednesday. We are like 2.5 days through our challenge here, and we got to make this money because I ordered like, I don't know, $8,000 worth of parts, and we got to get a $2,000 roll cage installed, and get the car inspected, because I know that is a requirement for the rally. So I think it's going to be kind of tight. Hopefully when we get back here I can get the rest of the car built today. And on Friday my hope is to wake up fairly early in the morning, get the inspection done right away, and then drive to Flatari's right away, get the roll cage installed, go back home and wait for his call, go back and get it, and then bring it back home, and hopefully get the seatbelt in, and the racing seats in, and all that stuff by the end of Friday. If not, we may be working into Saturday morning. Who knows? Time will tell. Train tracks, punch it. I don't hear a train, so I think we're good. There was one time where I was doing this wood job and I actually stopped at the tracks and looked both ways, took off with the tractor, and like the train like must have came out of nowhere because I got almost all the way across the tracks and then the train smoked the trailer. Tractor went flying. I died. Had to go rescue it with the mini bike. Because it isn't a moped. I mean, if you look at it, it's a mini bike. Mopeds have pedals. And I know the developer called it a moped. And that's fine. I mean, a lot of people, you know, if it's a little bike, powered bike, they call it a moped. And it's just a generalization. It's like people calling things hacks when they're not really hacks. I mean, to me, if you hack something, you're breaking into some computer system that you're not supposed to be into and accessing information that you're not supposed to be looking at. But, you know, put a funnel in a sink to fill up a bucket that you can't fit a bucket into a sink. That's a hack, whatever. I guess that's just a sign of the times. I don't know. Words have changed meaning throughout the times. I mean, it used to be commonplace to call a cigarette a fag, and now if you're like, hey, if you want a fag, you know, people are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? No, I don't want a fag. But, way of the world. Times change. Get used to it. Up to the first corner here. Bahan with the tractor. What is it? Train? I think that's his tractor noise. Come on, Betsy. You can do it. Get up this hill. Got her down in first, one high. I think she can do it. And that rev limiter, let's downshift. Oh yeah. Now I kind of have to give the developers a little bit of crap for this. The loader arms go right through the muffler. What's up with that? I mean, I think most tractor mufflers, don't they come out straight through the top of the hood? I mean, I'm sure some do come out through the side like that, but I mean, I don't know how you can make this model and then look at it and be like, yep, that's all good. Looks fine to me. Should be good. The one thing I saw on the forums, oh, why did I shut that off? Is there is a glitch with this game where he'll call you for firewood. Wow. Alright. Yeah, he'll call you for firewood, and the dart appears on the map, but if you save and quit and come back, the dart disappears from the map, so people were unsure if they still had the firewood job or not. But if you see him waving his hand like that, that means he's ready to take firewood. If you come here and he's not waving his hand like, yep, back her up, then he's not ready for firewood. So that is one way to know if the job is still valid or not. But honestly, he calls you like all the time, so you can basically just assume that firewood job is ready to go. Did we get that? There we go. I think it's coming down. Oh, snub her out. Come on, let's go. There we go. Is that coming down? There we go. Don't want to look like a R-Char driving through the Finnish countryside with my trailer dump all the way up. Oh, we did leave the tailgate down. Yeah, that's alright. Better gas mileage, right? So to be honest with the tractor, I don't think it really matters. You're pretty much going to burn a set amount of fuel per hour no matter what. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we're going up this hill. Trailer's empty. We should be able to power right up this in third gear, no problem. No, here I am going down into first gear. But, oh well. I'm not a programmer. I didn't make the game, so I do enjoy it. So it does have its quirks, but you learn to live with them. Man, I really hope we can pull this off. I feel like this whole series is going to be a waste if I don't end up rallying by Saturday. Time will tell. I've been reading in the forums recently that people want like a computer and an answering machine, and I can see the answering machine because you know, it would be nice to have just the jobs collect up on the phone, but I have waited around all day for jobs, and you know, you don't get a single phone call and you're like, oh, what's going on? This sucks. I could have been out doing stuff. Could have been on the drag strip, tuning in the Satsuma, but no, I walked around the house all day drinking beer, sitting in the sauna, and nothing happened. And, you know, so it would be nice to have those jobs collect up, but I don't know, it is what it is. I guess some people were saying, like, oh, it would take some of the fun out of the game, blah, 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 and whatnot, but honestly, if you ask me, I think answering machines were pretty commonplace in 1995. I mean, I remember we had one, and that was the only way you could screen calls. There was no caller ID. I mean, if you didn't want to talk to anybody on the phone, you'd wait until they started leaving you a message, and if it was somebody you wanted to talk to, then you picked it up. But yeah, I don't know. I guess one half dozen the other. An answering machine would be nice, but I'm fine without it. As far as the computer goes, like, I don't know what good a computer in this game would be unless, like, they put, like, some version of, like, Oregon Trail on there so you could play Oregon Trail again, because I know we did have a Pentium 386 growing up, and that's about all that we did with it. Was me and my brother played games, my dad played games on it, and I remember playing the first Grand Theft Auto on it. Or no, I don't think it was that computer. It might have been the next one we had, but yeah, that was some pretty good fun, the first Grand Theft Auto. And I remember my mom used to use it for word processing for her the stuff she did, and it had like one of those old ribbon type printers with like the cogs on the side, and you needed this special paper where you had to like break off the side that had the holes in it so it could feed through the paper. Yeah, technology. It's come a long ways. I mean, you don't even hardly need to print anything anymore. People just, you know, fill it out on the internet and you're good to go. I do appreciate the fact that you have to mail order stuff in this game, because that's totally typical of the era. I do think you should be able to drop the letter off in your mailbox. I mean, because we didn't normally drop stuff off at the post office. If we mailed something, we put it in our mailbox and put the flag up, but that was America. I don't know how things worked in Finland. Maybe if you mailed something, you had to drop it off at the local post office box. Who knows? I've never been to Finland, though. After playing this game, I I gotta say it's on my bucket list to at least visit Finland and see what it's like. I mean, I'm sure it's definitely a lot different now, but wouldn't be neat. Oh, stumped out the tractor. That's fine. I'm just gonna pull that parking brake. Last time I parked the tractor here, I didn't set the parking brake, and it ended up rolling down this hill and ended up way over there. Yeah, not fun. Alright, we are dirty though, but the sauna should be nice and heated up. We're gonna sit in there for a while, get that down, get the flies away. Ah, just a nice peaceful walk across the Finnish countryside here. Yeah, like I was saying with that computer, like it really wouldn't be much good for you. Like you're not gonna be able to order parts on it. Like the internet didn't exist in 1995, and I mean there was like dial-up, like bulletin board systems, but you're not gonna order parts on that. Alright, yeah, we definitely need to get to our first level taken care of here. Good stuff. Shauna should be nice and warm. Shauna. Sauna. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm just a top shelf sweater. I mean, I know people like to throw water on the thing and speed it up. Actually, you know what? I think we might actually do that just to get this moved along so I can get back to building. And I think I really find it hilarious that there's a shower here, but you can't use it. It doesn't do you any good. My top rail. Oh, really? The phone rings now? Alright, alright. It better not be TMO telling me to pick up my parts, because I already know. Yep, that's what I thought. Dang it. Probably calls you once a day, every day, until you pick up your parts. Dang it. That's the problem with throwing water on these rocks. You gotta find, like, the right spot. Ah, yes, there we go. Enjoy the steam. I wonder if saunas are really like that big of a thing over in Finland. Like everybody has one. I know over here in the States they are really not that big of a thing. Like if you had a sauna in your house, you'd probably be fairly rich. Alright, that's good enough. Go back to building the car. Now let's close that door. Come on. There we go. I found out that I'm not getting stuck. It's just my keyboard losing connection. Alright, so where are we at on this piece of shit? We're out of brake fluid. The engine runs, it shifts, it drives. I think we just need to throw parts on it, really. Yeah, let's start with the hubcaps. Why not? I don't think these are needed for the inspection, but let's put one hubcap on it. Ooh, another phone call. Please let it be a sewage job. Come on, sewage job. There we go. Oh, we got 2 in that town. That's interesting. That works. That means tomorrow I'll be good to go. Is it really that late in the day already? I really don't want to have to reset the time again. Crap. I burned up like the whole day doing that. Alright, let's get some parts on this thing here. Yes. Yeah, let's get all the interior in it. Oh, I did. Just want it. No, just grab it. God damn it. There we go. Put that in there. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was, I don't want to sleep either. I didn't know you could sleep in the back seat. That's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, our passenger seat fell out. Oh, bitch. Oh, tunes, huh? Leave all the seat bolts are 9s. Yep, there it is. And there should be this guy. Time's it. I love it. I think we're gonna get these fenders on, and then we're probably gonna have to call it a day. So I wonder if I took off with the poop truck right now and did those sewage jobs at night, if I could stop at the bar and get the coffee and keep my fatigue down. That would, really, I don't know how late the bar is open. That'd be really good information to know right about now. But yeah, I think we're just gonna finish this up here quick. And then we'll go take ourselves a nap. I think we'll take a nap in the back seat. See what happens. Well, what? No sleep option now? Ah, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty late. bed here. Ah yes, waking up to the sounds of heavy metal. And judging by this poster here, I think the developer is also a fan. That's kind of cool. Alright, yep, let's top that off. Grab our last package of sausage. We are going to need that beer for this trip. To the Gifu! I think I just might make this episode kind of long. So, I hope, you know, you guys don't hate it too much. That's too long. So yeah, we need to do this run. Oh, I forgot the damn sledgehammer. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and get that. Glow plug light. What the? You gotta be kidding me. Glow plug's already heated up once. Do. Come on. Is it broken? There we go. Ah, yes, there we are. And this is like by far the easiest thing to drive in this game. Yeah, we're gonna need to grab that sledgehammer. And you know what, now that I think about it, I think we are just gonna add this episode after I throw this sledgehammer in here. Because I'm getting pretty tired, and I don't know if I feel quite up to doing all the running that this requires. Eyelids are getting pretty heavy. I guess we'll find out how long it is after we're done. But thanks for watching, guys, and the next episode I hope is a little more entertaining. Yeah. Like, comment, do whatever. It's fine. Alright. Good night, guys.